Welcome back to GDQ Hotfix and welcome to Parallel Universe. I am Helix and this is the show about community-created content. So we're talking fan games, mods, custom levels, even things like randomizers and bingo. Speaking of randomizers, this is the second randomizer in 2 weeks on the show, I believe, and this one is going to be a treat because we have Connor75 here ready to run the Donkey Kong 64 randomizer. Connor, how are you doing?
Hello, Helix. Thank you so much for having me. I'm doing great. I'm excited to show off the randomizer tonight.
Yeah, I'm excited too. So, I guess, initial question, I guess after you get into maybe some of the basics about how the randomizer works, but I know that I told you to basically, increase the settings, and I'm really curious as to what that means and how difficult I have told you to make things for yourself.
Yeah, I can start on this file select screen, which is brand new to the randomizer that shows you what you're starting with. The fact that most things are gray is unusual. I'm starting with virtually nothing. So for the first, probably 30 to 60 minutes of the seed, I'm probably not going to have many things, and I'll have to use glitches to get around.
I mean, good. That sounds entertaining. So perfect.
Yeah, I can definitely give more of an introduction after we start if we're good to go.
Yeah, we are. Feel free to give us a countdown.
All right, I'll get started in 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, best of luck because...
Thank you. Okay.
I don't know if you need it entirely, but you know, it would be helpful.
Right off the bat, you'll see DK's a different color, so he's randomized. And then the bananas have the little 25 logo on them right now because it is actually the 25th anniversary of Donkey Kong 64. So there are custom cosmetics turned on for that today. And
we can pretend I scheduled that on purpose.
Yeah. So since I picked up a golden banana there, I've paused the game and I'm reading my hints. This is a very difficult randomizer to just do. So the hints are essential to make sure that this doesn't take 6 hours. And this is obviously losing time by me. I'm writing down all these hints in my spreadsheet to keep track of them, but there's no way to solve a seed without keeping track of your hints. So that was the first batch of hints, and here are the next batch. It's showing us that Aztec Tiny Claptrap Room is Way of the Horde, and what Way of the Horde means, it is taken from the Zelda randomizers that will call things Way of the Hero, but instead, since we have Kongs and there's a banana horde, it's called Way of the Horde, and that means that location has something that is required to beat the game. So I believe I've written all of those hints down, so now I will move forward here. VLocker says I need 16 golden bananas to enter, but since this is Donkey Kong 64, it's very easy to just slap your way around the portal here, and you don't need to pay that fee at all. So something that's randomized, the portal there is in a random location. I have turned on that, which I don't normally do. It allows for some more custom routing here because instead of just starting at the level entrance every time, we're going to be starting a different place, and I'll have to adapt to wherever the portal is. So our shopkeepers actually are not home. So it says Candy's gone on vacation and she is in the miner's paradise of Crystal Caves. So in order for me to buy anything from Candy's shop, I need to go find her in Crystal Caves first. And all this stuff I'm writing down in a spreadsheet since it's way too much to just remember. So if you see me just pause not doing anything, it's because I'm writing some things down. So that, what I just did right there is called a phase walk. It is a triple, oops, we're gonna have to do it again because I got hit by the sand. the triple frame perfect glitch to go through the wall here. It has been utilized in speedruns only, I guess, somewhat recently, in the last like 5 years. It's been utilized more in vanilla speedruns because it is pretty difficult, but I guess we as a community have gotten better at it after some tutorials. But anyway, I'm doing a exit enter there just to go back to the portal. It's probably a little bit faster. So I don't have full glitched logic enabled on this because I want there to still be some sort of a puzzle and make the hint system like tell me what to do. Because if I have everything, including like the phase walks in logic, then it almost makes the game too open. So I haven't included everything. I did exclude phase walks. It's the main thing.
Yeah, I understand that actually. Because in like when I do like Bomb Rush, Cyberpunk Bingo, there's also a glitch logic in that, but you can go everywhere in the game except one area. So then it just becomes you don't really care about actually trying to progress. You're just looking for things the whole time.
Exactly. So I have written down that there is a potion there in that shop. So the main thing that I'm really looking for here, and our objective today, is to defeat K. Rool. And in order to defeat K. Rool, there's actually quite a few abilities you need. So even though there are many, many glitches that I can do to get things out of logic, K. Rool, the final boss fight, is not one of those things. So finding the moves to beat K. Rool is really the primary objective here, as well as getting all 8 boss keys in order to be able to go into the boss fight in the first place. So the hints that you see will be directing me on the path to locations. And that's how I'm going to figure out where all of the boss keys and required moves are, hopefully. All right, there's also a potion here, another move, but we can't buy it yet because we have to find Funky. He's in Hideout Helm. That is the final level of the game. That's a fun spot. Let's go ahead and do Llama Temple. So this you normally need to do a Baboon Blast course to open it up. Oh wow, that was actually not even intentional. I broke the melon crate there by hitting it out of a kick there. I've never done that before, but that did look kind of cool. I'll say it was intentional. Okay, this is a cop. They're only seen in minigames normally. So, and I kind of want those coins. But okay, he turned his back, so I can kill him there. I don't have any weapons right now. So it's some of these enemies you can't really take out very well. Okay, so there I was just peeking through the wall to see what was in that cage, and it was just a melon, which is junk. I am going to do phase walk in here on this wall. Yeah, this wall. Because I want to go through and check the tiny area of this temple. I probably should have checked the bonus barrel out. Okay, that's just a golden banana. And then this banana fairy, just a golden banana. And I can't take the picture of the banana fairy because I didn't start with the camera. All right, so these Kasplats normally drop blueprints that you can turn in for golden bananas, but all of these checks are just randomized amongst each other. Okay, so this is our first foolish hint. It says Japes colored bananas are foolish, so that means we don't need to collect any Japes colored bananas to beat the seed. There's also what we call a scouring hint. In the castle surroundings, that is a region in Creepy Castle, it's telling us there are 2 potions there. Not necessarily required to beat the seed, but they could be. Okay, and something in the Aztec shops is needed for DK phase and for freeing Kongs. So we've already seen a couple of potions in the Aztec shops. And then something in main caves area also has 2 potions. Okay, one more gold banana here we can look at. All right, there is actually one more thing I wanted to do. Since we know Tiny is in this level, and I don't necessarily... so Tiny is on a Diddy check in this level, and bosses are actually something that... each boss fight is going to be associated with a Kong. So what we can do here is go out of bounds in this trough and scoff room, which normally you'd have to feed a bunch of color bananas to the pig and hippo to get them to open the door to the boss. But okay, but you can look behind the door. This is randomizer only, and see what the reward is. So that's just a gold banana. Don't need to worry about that.
That's neat. I like that little mechanic there.
Yeah. Let's check on some other locations. This is the Banana Fairy Island that would normally give you the shockwave and camera to take pictures of fairies, but I'm trying to do the phase walk glitch to get inside. There we go.
You did say triple frame perfect. Like, what are the inputs that you're doing there?
Yeah, so it is down on the control stick, and then up, and then neutral.
Oh, okay.
So on 3 consecutive frames, which is like, it's not, I guess it's not as hard as it sounds, but it's still hard.
It being 3 consecutive frames is like simultaneously better and worse for it. Just thinking about how like I would try to perform that.
It does just come down to like muscle memory after a while. Like it just takes, you know, it took like 20 hours of practice, but eventually I just got the flick down. Okay, so we have Hideout Helm here as, this is our level 4. What do I have to... Okay, well we can get in by doing a phase walk on that wall, and then kind of want to see what this guy has. So and then yeah, so the things that are randomized in this, it's like there's golden bananas, banana medals, banana fairies, blueprints, all the moves, Kongs, shopkeepers, battle crowns, rainbow coins, random objects like the pearl and bean. So all these things could be anywhere amongst all of their checks. So let's see if we can figure out where Funky is, since we know he's here. Up there. This is actually useful. I'm going to get hints for where all of these moves are. So the triangle is in a Frantic Factory shop. This is a randomizer feature to make it easier just to know where these are. So Galleon Tiny finds the saxophone. Most importantly, I am just wanting to see if Funky's on one of these. Trombone is a DK Isles dirt patch. maybe he's in DK's room. Nope. I think I said Aztec DK. Yeah, Aztec DK is the bongos. Okay, so we have one more hope for where Funky could be easily, I guess. So I'm going to do some out of bounds movement here to get to the end of Hideout Helm, because in order to advance normally, you need to beat all the Helm rooms to open a door. But of course, we can clip out of bounds and do some movement that actually will resemble the any percent route of. Because normally in any percent in this game, you would want to go through Hideout Helm as quickly as possible to get the. Oops. We turned there and fell back in bounds. But normally in speedruns, you need the boss key at the end of this to make the final boss appear. So that's essentially what I'm going to do right now. Okay, there we go. You need to go way more left. And oh, that's funny. I actually saw like the crown door there for a second. I don't know if anyone else did, but then suddenly it was opened. It got me worried for a second there that my helm doors were closed. All right, unfortunately, Funky is floating up there as a fairy, so I don't have the camera yet. We'll need to come back for him. That was a bit of a waste of time. But at least we know where he is now once we get the camera.
Yeah, some information out of it, if nothing else.
Yeah, it is gonna feel like a little bit of a slow start in terms of collecting things, but we're getting information and should be able to solve the seed later. So we have no like boss keys yet, so we can't like go the intended way into any of these levels. So we are doing glitches here. Did a moon kick there to clip through the rock to get into what is normally crystal caves. I guess I should check this. How many balloon mans do you need? 13, yep. So of course we need to go out of bounds here to get around the bee locker. This bee locker is a little bit more annoying than all the other ones in the game. He has some walls to the left and right of him that prevents DK from just slapping in. Okay, so what is it? So we know our color bananas are foolish and jungle japes. So I want to be checking all these cages. Get that from out of bounds. Oops. I should, okay, I still have height. Now this room, usually Diddy needs to open up. Let's see. There's a potion in there, and okay, so we're gonna go for this potion behind this gate. The good thing about out of bounds in this game is that you stay at the height of the most recent floor that you passed over. So, because a lot of games when you go out of bounds, you just like fall forever and then you void out or something. But this game, it makes it very easy to travel out of bounds since you keep your height. So I was able to just keep walking under there, then jump back in bounds exactly where I wanted to. So you will notice that normally you are rescuing banana fairies in this minigame, but it is randomized to a tag barrel. Okay, we're finally getting a potion. What do we get? Strong Hong, most useful potion in the game. Not actually, that just gives DK invincibility. Which we can almost always go around anyway. So we also have what is called switch sanity on right now. So some of these gates that normally would require one Kong's move to open, it's changed to a different Kong. Okay. So I'm doing what is called a pseudo dive there. Since I don't, oh wait, I do have the diving ability. What am I doing? I do have, let's say, I'm not used to starting with diving. Because that is the one move I started with, the ability to dive, but you can do a pseudo dive there just by going to the first person, looking down, and pressing B allows you to go underwater, even if you don't have the diving ability. That was a terrible jump. I started it way too soon. It is, so even though I am going like around all these B lockers, I still want to be collecting every single gold banana I can, because this is what's getting me more hints. You get more hints as you have more color bananas. So Anthill, second reward is Way of the Horde. Something in the Aztec Oasis and Totem area is on the path to Q2, DK, and Kongs. So Krusha is held by Kasplatin Isles. And something in the 5-door ship is on the path to Key 1. So you may be wondering, Krusha, that's not one of the 5 Kongs in this game, right? No, we have replaced our boy Lanky Kong with Krusha today. So Lanky will not be making an appearance. Okay, what is over here?
Bad day for Lanky fans.
Yeah. It's okay. He didn't need to attend this 25th anniversary celebration.
In the meantime, I want to encourage everybody to join the official GDQ Discord and add the hotfix role. There you can keep tabs on upcoming events, talk with staff, and more. And you can use !Discord in Twitch chat if you're interested.
Okay, since I don't have the climbing ability yet, that is something that has been recently added to the development version of the randomizer. You're not going to find it on the main site quite yet, is that climbing is randomized in. So I actually can't make it to like the upper half of Jungle Japes without climbing unless I do some glitches here where I'm going to phase walk from this part of Jungle Japes that's really high in order to get over to where Funky's at. So this is, this is some standard out of bounds movement that you see in speedruns all the time, but now we're up here. We skipped using climbing. I'm not sitting here for 55 seconds to get a gold banana, so moving on from that. This Funky has nothing important. We could grab this coin for fun. Why not? That was only a couple second detour. Barrel throwing. We found something. Okay, so barrel throwing allows us to beat some bosses. And that is... that was hinted to us. We had a hint earlier that something... Oh, there's the bean. Very important. Bean allows us to grow the beanstalk in a fungi forest. Never know when you might need that. I'm not actually going in there. More money. DK is actually kind of rich now. So what happens in these settings when you have the shopkeepers shuffled is that you end up getting so many coins and you have nothing to spend your money on. It's all the shopkeepers are somewhere else. Another banana fairy. Another rainbow coin. Don't need that. Nothing here. Actually, I am going to... yeah, there's one more room in this level that we can easily check by doing a swim through vertical walls, which is the same glitch as the phase walk that I've been talking about earlier, but this is extremely easy. Just go into first person, and then certain walls, depending on their angle, you can just swim through just by holding A coming out of first person. So that is very, very, very easy to get out of bounds there. But because we're in water, we don't need to worry about doing the triple frame perfect inputs. Okay, golden banana there. Don't need to check the boss, actually, because we know color bananas are foolish here. All right, 12 golden bananas. At this point, I don't really know where the seed's trying to take me, so when in doubt, I think we should go to our level 5, where Fungi Forest usually is, which should, it should be in logic right now because I have moon kicks enabled. At least I think so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does expect us to do these chains of moon kicks up here to a pretty, I guess, this would be considered a hard glitch for new runners to this final moon kick here to get around the slope there and then reach this platform. Doing the moon kick, but that is a very old glitch that has been around forever, and I'm what they called a washed up speedrunner, so I do have practice at a lot of these glitches over the years, even though I do spend most of my time these days playing more randomizer than vanilla speedruns.
That's kind of a mood. I understand that.
All right, we can peek in this room and see. Ooh, potion here. Okay. Ammo belt 2, not helpful in the slightest. That just allows us to carry more ammo. And we don't have DK's coconut gun yet. Okay, we did get more hints though. Maybe this will tell us where we're supposed to be. So Forest Funky DK is where the horde, some in the owl tree area, path to 2, DK, and getting Kongs. DD can be found by DK and Factory. And then it's foolish to do the look at the mushroom exterior. Okay, B-Locker needs 35 gold bananas, but again, very easy to go around you. Well, normally it's easy. There we go. Okay, our random portal has started us here. Let's we'll check our favorite Kasplat first over here. His name is Kevin because a lot of people who were running the Kevin preset of DK64 randomizers did not know that it was in logic to get this Kasplat without lowering the water, but you are expected to just jump on his head like this and then get the check. So, and if he has an important move, it can be very bad if you leave Kevin behind. All right, Galleon is a very fun level to navigate because you can swim through all of the walls. So you can swim through this guy to get into the cannon room. Get this Kasplat. Another blueprint. Can't do anything with these. All right, so we have a hint that key 1's in the 5-door ship. Just pick a room to enter and look inside. This is Chunky's room. Oh, look. Okay, this is probably key 1. Oh, well, okay. This is which mini game is this? Oh, okay. This is a good one. There is a version of this minigame that has vines at the top, which would have been annoying because we don't have the vine swing ability yet, but this is one of the unused minigames that isn't in actual Donkey Kong 64. We need to get 15 coins. And the difficulties that you see are added by the randomizer to classify them and make it so that you can turn off the hard mini games if you don't want to do them.
I like how it said hard and then you did it in half of the allotted time.
Well, it's that one's not that hard. That's maybe an exaggeration calling that one hard. So a lot of these rooms in the ship are connected where I can just look through little windows and see that, okay, the Diddy and Lanky rooms don't have anything. I should be collecting color bananas in this level, shouldn't I? Okay, let's come over here and... okay, oh yeah, we did get key 1. Let me mark that on the tracker. That star is something for On Guard to go through, but we will absolutely not be using that today because you can just glitch through it. Ooh, key 5. That was not hinted yet, so that is a good find. Okay, I need to keep track of these potions. So Funky, Tiny, and Funky Crusha. There's potions there when we eventually find our Kongs eventually. So getting key 1 and key 5 is actually, it's good in the sense that now there are more levels for us to go to, but now the seed is just that much more open. There are, I guess, 2 more levels that we haven't been to yet that the seed expects us to be able to go to now. So this you usually need to use Tiny and go into a mini monkey barrel, but of course we can clip through it. Just a battle crown. But key 5 unlocks levels 6 and 7. Like it blows up that boulder blocking crystal caves and blows up the rock blocking creepy castle. And we've already glitched into where crystal caves would be. However, that level 7, there's no getting in there without key 5. All right, just golden bananas there. We know that all of our shopkeepers are in. All of our shopkeepers are in crystal caves. That's where we need to find. Oh, I guess something a little annoying is that in, I guess, glitchless randomizer playthroughs, you can see the reward for this race just by talking to the seal after you free him, but I have a glitch inside the race, and since a lot of the randomizer is catered towards glitchless gameplay, it's not going to tell me what the reward is for the race unless I just do it, which is not a big deal, except he's going so fast. I need to cut some corners here. It's just 1 lap. It's shorter than it normally is, so we'll just do it and see what we get, as this is in logic. And another blueprint.
Thing loves giving you those blueprints.
But anyway, I would say that maybe 99% of people that play randomizer do it glitchless. So even though you see me doing a lot of glitches here, this is more of just to challenge myself and do something different from what your average randomizer playthrough might look like. This is very, very friendly towards people that have no speedrunning experience. So don't feel like in order to get enjoyment out of the randomizer, you have to be doing it like I am. I highly encourage you to check out the randomizer, try out some of the beginner presets, and you can have a lot of fun with it playing glitchless, because that's what the majority of us do in all of the competitive races. We'll take more money here, I guess.
Yeah, this is a very much let's push the game and the randomizer to its limits type of showcase.
Exactly. Since your average, we call it season 3 race. We're on season 3 of the competitive racing. I am not doing this mini game. I checked it because maybe it'd be a fast one for a gold banana, but that one actually is a little too hard. We're not doing that right now. Your average season 3 settings race is anywhere from like an hour 10 minutes to an hour 40 minutes. So, and this is likely to take significantly longer than that. All right, last area that we really want to do in Galleon right now is this gold tower room. We can moonkick up here, check our Kasplat. We did get rocket barrel boost. That is a very good ability. Of course, we don't have Diddy yet, so we can't use it. That's a very good one to have. Let's also check out the top of the lanky tower. Since these are in logic, and I could get burned by not going up here. And these moon kicks off of these pads, I would consider some of the easier ones if you ever want to try out some moon kicks. You just jump backwards and mash B right before you land on the ground, and you will moon kick. So since the orbs are randomized, there's 5 checks in here. So this is very good density of where things could potentially be. And I'll take gold bananas. You can't necessarily moonkick off of every single pad in the game. It's these pads that are already on a ledge. Makes it easier. It's more that the ledge is what you're moonkicking off of, and the pad just gives you more leeway. Okay, saxophone in here. It's Tiny's instrument. And more money.
I appreciate that the game shows the song that's playing in the bottom left.
Yes, that is a very recent addition, because there are, like 900, probably more than that, random songs now, and it gets to the point where everyone's always like, what song is that? What song are you listening to? And it's like, I don't know. There's so many songs.
Chat was saying earlier there are, I believe, over 1,300 custom songs.
Okay, yeah, there's a lot.
They can correct me if I'm wrong, and I will relay that, but I believe that's what I read.
I know. Whatever number I last saw, it's higher than that now, because they're constantly adding new ones literally every single day.
That rolls.
Okay, Creepy Castle, yeah, what is... there's something...
1,340 songs currently. Apparently.
It's up there. DK. Let's try readjusting. I don't know why, this is going to be an annoying one. There we go. We're only 2 gold bananas short. This is a very common random portal in the practice sessions I was doing. As some of these settings, like, I have a lot of experience in, but some of these settings I don't. And the random portals I have not done too many of, but I would get that exact location. Okay, check our shops. Another potion there. We'll backtrack for later. Might as well check the boss. Let's see. In my notes, we have yeah. So the randomizer has divided up every single level into what are called regions. So all of these hints that you're getting, like something in the castle underground, is important. There's information on the wiki with like what is defined with each region, but and I guess you can also pause the game. If you pause the game, it says at the bottom what region you're in, like that. So there's something in the castle underground tunnels here that is important. I'm hoping it's one of the easier checks. We still have a melon crate to go do. And this Kasplat. This is considered Castle Underground. There we go, Baboon Blast. That is a good move to have for DK. That is like, yeah, that is almost certainly what was hinted because that is required for the DK phase of K. Rool. Oops. See what Funky has. Nothing. Forgot. We're looking for Crusha on a Isles Kasplat. How many of those do I have access to right now? We've already done the Galleon Lobby one. I guess I could have checked the Castle Lobby one. Even though that is a hard clip to get in there with just DK. So inside here, I am going to do another phase walk to go check the DK minecart, since there is actually a clip in logic here that it could expect us to do this. So I'm not skipping this. Normally you need to do this little lever puzzle game down there to open this up, but going out of bounds, and of course just going behind the door, it puts us into the minecart. Okay, just a golden banana. Let's back out of here. Okay, I'm a little curious about all of these 2 potions in the castle surroundings that we know about and have been hinted, so I will keep doing checks that I can out here. Oh, all of this outside of Creepy Castle is considered the castle surroundings. Then we can also swim through this wall and go over here, going up to the tree, go into first person, and then do what's called a swim through shores. Did I? Okay, we actually messed it up. I don't remember how to do that. These days I usually just do the phase walk anyway to get in here. But you can clip in there without doing that. All right. Banana, no. Let's go get the Kasplat. Banana. Can finally open this B locker normally. So without the climbing ability, Creepy Castle is extremely annoying. There are all these little ladders that you'd normally just climb without a second thought, but you have to be pretty careful to climb Creepy Castle without falling. Remaining checks we have a Kasplat along the way, and then there are some... we can check the Lanky Greenhouse with DK. No, another fairy. We might be at 4 fairies at this point. I don't know if I'm keeping track properly. Go check the reward from the Queen Banana Fairy. If you give her 4 fairies, then you will get the reward behind her door. Nothing.
I also want to shout out GDQ's next All Women in Femmes speedrunning event, Cross Fatales 2025. That will be live from March 9th through 16th of next year, of course. And submissions are open from now until November 24th. So you can go to gamesdonequick.com/framefatales for more info.
This could be our climbing. There is a white potion, and those correspond to what could be a move for any Kong, or all Kongs share them. So like they're climbing, training moves. Ooh, a Simian Slam. That's helpful. Now we can actually hit some switches. Let's see what the Battle Crown has. Golden Banana. Okay, I think that's it in Creepy Castle we want to do right now. Let's go check our level 7. We haven't gone over here yet. Actually, I feel like DK makes that clip harder. We'll leave that banana for now. Go to level 7. What do we want to see? There's not too many levels left. Fungi Forest. What's here? Something in the Owl Tree area might be good. Yeah, there's not gonna be a Kong here though. The melon crates being randomized gives you some easy checks here. Wow, another banana fairy, so should definitely go check the reward from turning in the fairies. Golden banana there. That's a fast one. Actually, I think this is patched in randomizer. Normally, you can just... Where are we at? Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother. I think that's patched. I don't think you can pick that up anymore. Maybe because it's still a golden banana you can. But I won't bother. Normally, you can pick that up over and over in vanilla DK, and you can duplicate the golden banana and just keep getting it just by reloading the room. So I think that's one of the things that they yeah, had to change in order to make it be randomizable.
Yeah, that seems a little bit unhelpful for the goals of the randomizer.
Ooh, here's something. A super simian slam. We got another. So now we can hit the blue switches. Not that we really need to be hitting those. We can't make it through there. So we have what's called the skew glitch right now, where since I took damage when DK was facing up, it changes his angle when he's on land again. So now it allows him to clip through a lot of walls. I can't actually hit that switch yet. I do need to get the other melon crate out there. Feather bow for Tiny. I guess we could moonkick up there. I'm not gonna bother. Let's see. Does Randomizer still trap us behind this door? There's no way. Yeah, okay, they changed that. Nothing in there. So our key 2 is... So to go to level 3, there is a door that's blocking it, and we need to find key 2. And our hints for key 2 have been, Baboon Blast, and there's something in Castle Underground, something in the Aztec Oasis, and something in the Owl Tree area that are all hinted path to key 2. And we found the Baboon Blast in a hinted area already, which is implying that maybe that potion we saw as the reward from the llama, that is Baboon Blast locked, so that could be what we're looking for progression here. It doesn't matter what switches up there because we could just swim and glitch through. We'll check Cranky first. Nothing. We do have mushroom exterior hinted foolish, so I'm not going to bother checking any of the Kasplats out here, and instead swim out of bounds to get over to the Owl Tree area. We do have 2 path hinted things, or something to key 2, DK and freeing Kongs, and then also something path to key 3. And we know that the reward inside the tiny stump area over there is also hinted away the horde. Fairy camera. You guys know what this means. Now we can go take a picture of Funky in Hideout Helm. Oh, and just there's our 3. Okay.
Matt was talking earlier too about how useful camera would be for the scene.
Yeah, camera is super helpful because there are 20 fairies in the game, so that's a lot of potential checks. I'll check the boss while we're here. What do you got? Banana. Okay, I really want to go back to Angry Aztec now and see what the reward from freeing the llama is, since I believe that is part of my progression here. Oh look, we can afford to go past you legally now. I have a feeling this might just be the instrument that allows us to advance in Hideout Helm. It's probably going to think that, because the phase walking I did to reach the end of Hideout Helm was definitely not in logic. What do you got? Yellow. That's promising, I guess. At least DK can use it.
Sounded so excited for about half a second.
I mean, I guess I'm expecting bongos. I didn't really pay attention to which helm room was. Okay, there's DK's bongos. We do have a hinted item in here that I think DK can get. It's Tiny's room in this temple here. Was hinted way the horde. We know it has something that's required, so I see no reason why DK can't just do it instead of Tiny. So swim through there, and this skips having to use Mini Monkey to enter here. Now there's 4 enemies that we have to defeat, and fortunately most enemies in this game. Oh, we're kind of stuck. That's not good. Key's sick. Okay. Yeah, DK's way too big for this room. At least we picked up the key, so we're fine. We could just leave. I do want to go back in there, though, and see what was on the tiny cage. Is that could be a Kong in there. Because we know Tiny is somewhere in this level. So ideally, she's sitting right over here. Nope. All right. Let's go back. We'll go back to Hideout Helm in a second. I kind of want to know what move is required to get up to level 8. Normally this is a monkey port pad, but it is randomized. Oh, okay. It's still a monkey port pad. So to logically get up to level 8, we do need monkey port. So let's go back to Hideout Helm, or let's turn fairies first. I kept saying I'd do that. I'll do swim through shores this time to get in here. By diving and mashing B, you do the slow swim over and over that just lets you clip through slopes that touch water like that. All right, I rescued your fairies. What do you got? Another blueprint. So now back to Hideout Helm. Let's go get our Funky Kong. We've seen... I don't even know what we're gonna buy instantly with him because I don't think he was sold a DK move anywhere, but whatever. I think I hit warp 1 earlier. So a cool route, I don't know if this is faster. If we void out in Hideout Helm here, it's probably not even faster. Let's do it for fun. We can void out, get back to the start of the level, and then use warp 1 to get further in Helm. Although Hideout Helm is massive and there aren't many voids, so it does take a while to reach it. There we go. There's the warp.
And if it's not faster, we do it for cool points.
Yes. There are so many little route optimizations and randomizer that you'd like never think of having to time normally, and it's like it might be faster. I don't know. This is never relevant in regular speedrunning. What did they do to these fairies? This is not vanilla behavior. Okay, we got Funky. Let's check hints because we just got more of them. Caves, Candy, Tiny is required. Shipyard Outskirts to 5. We already found that. The Galleon. Crate near the cactus. That was our key 5. That's just a double hint. and then something treasure room to Lanky. We found rocket barrel and the saxophone in there, so keep a note of that. So in order to leave Heilhelm, it makes you quit the game and you don't just exit the level normally. All right, so since we have the camera now, I should be checking a couple more of these fairies. That is a melon. What other fairies do we have? Yeah, we should do... oh, that's... we don't have key 4 to move kick back up there. We don't have crystal caves or frantic factory right now. Boom blast. We could use... using galleon. Yeah, let's go back to galleon first. And the logic here is we need, in order to find key 2, it's going to be locked by either Funky Kong or the camera at this point. Or it's probably Funky. Yeah, because we had bongos hinted as path to key 2. Messed that up. Yeah, we had bongos hinted, so we need to be using the bongos somewhere. Or it's something else with the camera. Oh wait, we had, oh no, we had forced Funky DK hinted. Yeah, no, oh, that's a way better idea. We don't need to be doing this. Okay, I remember now. I didn't look at the shop, so I didn't have it written down and all. It's in a different location in the spreadsheet. That's what's throwing me off. Okay, we're going back to forest, I forgot. So we can skew or phase walk over to where Funky is in Fungi Forest. That is a kind of annoying spot for the portal with the enemy right outside.
Yeah, that was a bit of an annoying surprise.
Okay, believe we can phase walk here. Like, this is one of the routes that is never practical in a... Okay, yep. There's a void there, never mind. It's never practical in a regular speedrun. I have to sort of remember where to go. Okay, we just need to stick closer to the tunnel. Oh, we clipped through, whatever. Oh, can we just... We'll just go through that gate. Yeah, okay, we're through. We made it.
All right, there we go.
All right, Apple has a gold banana. This is what we're here for. This is going to be our key 2. Yeah. And this gives us level 3. Because key 2 opens the door to where Frantic Factory is and the gate that blocks Gloomy Galleon. All right, so this is where we would plant the bean. Oh, there is a red potion up there, so we'll come back for you later. For right now, we need Tiny and Mini Monkey to get up there legit.
Thank you, Bean, for your service.
Factory, nice. Let's just walk in. Okay, what are we doing here? We're looking for Diddy. Yeah. We're looking for Diddy. Diddy is on a DK check in this level. Ooh, okay, so the factory is another level that's wild without climbing, and by wild I mean terrible, because there are so many pulls that you can't navigate without climbing. We do have key 6 and 7 now, so that kind of almost puts us in logic for level 8, since you need keys 6 and 7 to open up level 8. There are a couple DK checks we can't do, so there is hope. There is hope. Let's check our boss. We can do this. We can moon kick up to the power shed, and also check in the production room. Since we got a hint that Diddy is on a DK check in factory. Oh, that... I think we have to do this. It is a potion. I can't be playing that risky where we're skipping potions, but this isn't hinted, so this could just be bait and be like an instrument upgrade. That would be a worst case scenario. This boss fight isn't too long. We just need to throw the barrel at him 3 times, and we got the barrel throwing ability from Jungle Japes already, and it was only hinted path to Lanky, so that's another sign that this is probably going to be another move we don't need, since there is negative info we can get from the hints, because we know barrel throwing is only needed for Lanky phase and not to get any other keys or Kongs or other moves that would be needed for K. Rool. So that is, if this was a race, a smart player would probably not be doing this right now, but sometimes it does pay off to play thorough, and it's like, there is a move here just in case, let's get it.
Yeah, and while you're finishing that up, just a reminder for chat that your subs, Prime Gaming subs, gift subs, and bits cheered on the GDQ Twitch channel help support Game Center context. So if you enjoy watching speedruns or speedrun adjacent content, please consider subscribing to the channel to get access to our emotes and chat with other subscribers during our replays.
So we did
get the collectible.
We got our final slam upgrade there, so now we can hit the red switches in Fungi Forest, which, yeah, probably won't be required for anything this seed at this rate, since, like I said, barrel throwing is only path to the K. Rool Lanky phase. So Lime Bazooka, that is Krusha's weapon. Oh, another potion there. We found it. Melon crate. We have found all of the slam upgrades before a Kong. That is how these settings typically go. You find things in like a very weird order. I have what's called complex level order enabled, which makes it so that moves, Kongs can just be anywhere. In the competitive race settings, we typically do, we have simple level order turned on, where there's various rules in place, like training moves can only be in the first 3 levels, and all the Kongs in your first 5 levels, so that forces them to be somewhat early on in the seed. But that is our Diddy Kong. We finally found him. That is out of logic because we don't have DK's coconut gun, but I don't care. We got Diddy. Okay, we can't get to the top of, well, yeah, we actually can't get to the top of production room right now without climbing. All right, well, no, I'm sure I could if I tried hard enough, but not glitchlessly, that's for sure. Yeah, I don't care to go up there. We'll check inside here. Save a little bit of time and clip out of bounds. Another fairy. We do not need that. Okay, what do we want to do with Diddy here? He, like, I'm checking back my hints, and he doesn't get any potions from any of the shops, but he does get Tiny from Aztec, so I say we go do the vulture race, because Tiny could be there. Diddy also gets Chunky and Galleon, so Chunky could be on the top of the lighthouse in Galleon. So yeah, we have a couple places we should be looking for. To make the vulture appear, you have to go through the sun 3 times. Diddy has some cool colors on the rocket barrel today. Yellow barrels, purple flames coming out. Okay, just
I appreciate the aesthetic of that.
So that was a gold banana as a reward for this race, not what we wanted to see. So instead I'll start to make progress towards his banana medal. Let's go ahead and go back in the Tiny Temple. We can get 15 more bananas easily with Diddy here. Since the checks for the banana medals in like regular DK64, you need to get 75 color bananas for your banana medal. And here the requirements are lowered to just 45. I don't have peanuts, but I can probably make something work here. Oh, that was... Okay, that's good. Yeah, I can definitely cheese 6 more bananas. That's doable. So there's 5 on top of here we still need, and then we'll go look in the 5-door temple, because we can glitch our way into there too. Because Diddy doesn't have the peanuts right now, and don't really know. Well, they're probably in Crystal Cave, based on my hints. Oh, and there is Tiny Kong. Let's go.
All right. Yeah, the Kongs are showing up now.
Yeah, we got 3. We have tripled the number of Kongs in the last like 5 minutes. All right, let's actually something I usually don't do this because cheating in races, but on platforms that are not the Nintendo 64, because I'm playing on Wii U right now, you could just take a picture of the fairy through the wall there and you get it. Another fairy. Okay, where do we want to go now? Let's go to Galleon, I guess. Let's try and get Chunky Kong too. Get the whole family. We do need to go to Crystal Caves for key 4. Okay, promise I won't fall down here again. We'll have a good fungi early. So this last moon kick is the hardest part. I'm trying to get a good camera to line up with, and then gotta hug the wall pretty tight there. Then, okay, do what's it called, a slope reset there by jump off the slope, or slide off the slope and then jump. And if you hold A, you can actually make it pretty far to barely grab the ledge like that. Okay, I guess I'm praying that Chunky is top of the lighthouse. That would be our easiest solution here. Although I don't remember if I've looked at the boss in this level. Oh, I'm so not used to that portal being a different spot. I was just on muscle memory going to try to go forward. Oh, the red slam takes forever with Diddy. He stays in there for so long and the ship just keeps moving. There.
Oh, that's so weird.
Okay, that's not Chunky. Next, best case scenario is that he's on Diddy's banana medal. We'll still go up there and grab that because we could use some more hints. All right, fastest way to 45 bananas with Diddy. Let's go get the 10 by Cranky.
While you're working on that, I'm sure y'all have heard, or at least started to hear about it, but GDQ 2025, of course, is live from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania on January 5th through 12th. And if you're looking to go, registration and hotel booking are open right now. And you can visit gamesdonequick.com and check the GDQ 2025 important dates section to learn more. The schedule's out now as well. You can go to gamesdonequick.com/schedule to check it out. And the second submission period for games released after September 6th is open right now until Thursday, November 21st. So lots of things going on. Make sure you get in on that.
And I'll be there.
And I will also be there.
Nice.
And if you are a fan of Donkey Kong, Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze will also be there, run by Spike Vegeta.
Oh, and we will have a massive showing of just DK64 randomizer community members if you want to hang out in the practice room and have people by your side coaching you through your first seed. Like we've done a lot of that the last couple GDQs and it's fun.
That's a pretty good sell to me.
Because it can be intimidating. Like there are,
yeah.
So this game is big. I know there's a lot of things to check, and you can get stuck your first time, but it is fun just like being in a room with everyone else doing the same thing. And Nintendo Sarah loves running around helping people set up. She will gladly answer all of your questions. I mean, I will too, but like Sarah does it on another level.
That rules. Yeah, if you're looking to get into this randomizer, that sounds like an awesome opportunity.
And we get Chunky on Diddy's banana medal. Nice.
Hey, all right.
Have everyone except Crusher now. So I did write down, okay, Funky here has a move for Tiny to buy. Yeah, now that we have all these Kongs that can go to some of these shops, I need to be remembering where were the potions at.
Entertaining just seeing Chunky Kong face jump scare.
Okay, that's Simeon Spring. That's not good. That's a pretty useless move. Was there an All Kong move that I forgot about in the Aztec Funky? Maybe there was one there that I didn't write down. Let's go check it, just to make sure. I think there was. In which case, I might be throwing. Why not? It is hard to like keep track of where everything is. Like having a good memory is so helpful for these.
Yeah, there's
okay.
So much.
This was here. I should have bought this the last time I was in Aztec, but oh well. Climbing. Yay. So that's huge. Because now we can go to new places in factory. Let's see. Let's try and get Crusha here. Let's check our castle lobby first, because I didn't ever see if he was in here. Was there the cop here? We'll just scooch on by. If he catches you, you go back to the start there. We have one instrument. Pearl, I mean, I'm right here, sure. There we go. So now let's... What am I looking for? Let's start. I guess I want to go to caves, really. Doing climbing in factory could be nice. We could go... could get the reward in the anthill and forest. That might be nice. Let's do that instead. We had this hinted to us, the Fungi Forest, Owl Tree area, anthill, bean reward was hinted. And now that I have, well, I guess I could have done this out of logic earlier, but we can get skew to clip in there without Mini Monkey. Let's go do that. So since I've already hit some warps, this will be, I'll just get skew over here on the thorns, warp 2 and warp 4 back, and that'll work out. A very unconventional fungi forest route, but I don't care. Can't see, we went a little too far past it. Go, and then right past this wall is where the beanstalk area of Fungi Forest is, and if you have a high jumper like Diddy and Tiny, they could easily jump in bounds there. We'll use our warp 4. And this is a little finicky to jump into the loading zone here, but by walking out of bounds at a specific height there, we will be able to reach a loading zone with Tiny. If you are too high, then it won't let you walk under the floor, but if you're too low, then you won't be able to reach the loading zone. All right, what is this? Shockwave. That's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah, let's go check some of these dirt patches that I haven't even looked at yet. I don't think I've seen a single move on a dirt patch yet, but there's quite a few around that I haven't checked yet. This, just a banana. Bananas are still helpful right now because, oh, that was a fake. So that is what is considered a, well, we used to call them ice traps, but that was more than just ice traps. There's sludge like that now. So they're not a real banana. We should be able to moonkick and clear this gap. Because we don't have the vine swinging ability yet. But why do things the intended way when you can moonkick instead?
Yeah, that was more than sufficient.
That was a melon slice, not good. I realize I haven't even looked in K-Lumsy yet. There's all these things like, yeah, I could have done this an hour ago, but we've been doing other things. Okay, blueprint. And that is a potion. Trombone. That is needed eventually. Any other dirt patches? I think at this point we just need to cheat and go to Hideout Helm, and by cheat, not actually cheat, fake cheat, and use some glitches to get up there. So I'm going to be doing a glitch called tag barrel storage here, and by starting the falling animation, like, because when you fall too far in this game, you start to take, like, that's the point where you'll take fall damage. And by entering the tag barrel on the frame in which that animation starts, you will enter the tag barrel but still have control of your Kong. So while I was in the tag barrel there, I was swimming over here with DK, and now we can use the telegrab glitch because the game still has our stored position back at where the tag barrel was that we entered. So a weird quirk with ledges, and this has a 50-50 chance of working. Did not work there. Every other frame, when you pull up there, it will potentially teleport you up to the very top. So there is a backup when it fails. We can go down here, set a new stored position at this point, and just climb back up and try again, and hopefully have 100% consistency. This one isn't going to be every other frame works as long as I'm in the right spot. And I'm doing this right now because I don't have monkey port, and I'd rather spend 2 minutes doing a glitch than potentially what could be anywhere from 10 seconds to 2 hours looking for a move. Okay, so I have a specific setup to look for here. There we go. Now we are up to Crystal Caves. Lanky is, Crusha is hopefully going to be on this Kasplat back here. If not, that puts him in the box in Factory Lobby, which would be an annoying place since we need Primate Punch for that. There he is. Oh, it's fun. It still showed the model of Lanky, but look, we have Crusha, typically only available in multiplayer. It was definitely monkey port to get up here. I did look at it earlier on. Okay, we have a lot of things in Crystal Caves. We know that our other two main shopkeepers, Cranky and Candy, are in this level. And Key 4 is in this level. But no clue where everyone's at, so we're just gonna start wall clearing things, I guess.
Yeah, random moment.
Yep.
Sometimes you just gotta do it.
We do have colored bananas hinted, so I should be prioritizing my banana medals, checking the boss. Battle Crown, useless. I don't really want to do any other rooms there. They're kind of annoying. So there's a key there as expected. We were hinted that oops. I didn't mean to fall there. We were hinted that a shop here had key 4. I need to get our candy first. So because of the way the path hints work, like we got a hint that something in the shops was path to key 4. And none of our other path hints that we've gotten have even mentioned key 4, which we can use the negative info there to tell us that, okay, these other hinted moves that we've got are not going to be related in where Candy's location is. Otherwise, they would have also been hinted path to key 4. So actually, because I guess I don't know for sure if this can't be it. So things like barrels can't lead to Candy, Baboon Blast can't, bananas, and then we can cheese this by using DK's rolls are fast enough to grab this reward without getting a rank stand sprint, but it was just a useless fairy anyway. How? Okay, that was... Can't believe I fell there. That was embarrassing. We'll check it here. Although Bongos was really, it was path to key 2. We got key 2. We've got our Kongs, and we're, oops, how did I was holding the wrong way there. And we got our stuff for DK phase, so we can potentially start ignoring these, some of these paths. Like everything that Bongos and Funky and the climbing is all like no longer going to be relevant, but we will still take fast gold bananas. Up to 26, we'll get more hints at 28 bananas. Okay, what do you have? Okay, not another fall. That was just a quirk of when you're picking up collectibles, sometimes it will not let you change inputs afterwards. But I did want the balloon for Tiny. We need to be doing our bananas here since the path hint was something and the cave's color bananas leads to key 8 and Diddy phase. And since we already got Rocket Barrel, I think, within our glitched logic, we should get peanuts on a metal check. Okay, banana there. Oh, okay. Well, that's whatever. We can get back up there easily. That was interesting. He hit us in the rocket barrel and it sent us all the way down still. Okay, give me my 28 pack of hints. So the little, if you haven't figured it out by now, the little symbol in the bottom with the wrinkly indicates that you have received enough golden bananas that you have more hints now. But it is the same number of golden bananas every time, so I sort of know. Okay, Cave's Donkey Metal, Hinted Way of the Horde. That's new information. Isles Dirt back of Prison. That's where something we just found.
Much Way of the Horde here.
Yes. Unfortunately, 3 of these we've already done, so it's sort of like, hey, this is required. And it's like, yes, I know that. I already figured this out myself, but whatever. We know we need to be prioritizing DK's banana metal here now. And still looking for Cranky and Candy, which can literally be anywhere. All right, let's prevent some memes from this guy and just do the easy baby strat of defeating any enemy in the game, of playing your instrument, and everything within your radius just just dies. All right. Rocket Barrel is a super helpful ability in Randomizer, as you can just speed through these levels pretty quickly. I'm gonna try skipping red switches. I don't think those have been hinted to me, although now Skeeve shouldn't be in logic, so I don't think logic is expecting me to go in there. Green pineapple launcher. That's Chunky's gun. Nice to have. I'll check on our Boom Boom Blast course. Oh yeah, we did know that there's 2 potions in the main caves area, so we found the pineapple. We'll do this for color bananas because we don't have a coconut gun. So, and there are 20 color bananas on this course. All right, that's enough. We'll be able to get the last 9 over in the igloo area. Oh, then there's actually still 4 left right there. Okay, I think we're on track to... Diddy's medal is not on track. We need 30 more. Where are Candy and Cranky?
I appreciate that. Seems like a majority of the music is from other N64 games, but then all of a sudden there'll be like a Toad song or something.
yeah. There are some.
Very good.
There's some random ones, like the Among Us theme is
of course
favorite,
of course.
Or the like Windows sound of unplugging a USB device. That's a.
Oh no,
that one gets people.
That would mess with me so bad.
Okay, there was our candy car. So that tells us that one of those potions we saw in a candy shop could be peanuts. I don't really want to leave here without Cranky though. We took, like, it was something I have to think about is I had to do a pretty like time intensive glitch to even get into Crystal Caves here, so I don't really want to leave until I'm sure I've done everything here that I want to do. Because backtracking here is not going to be fun. Oh yeah, I guess at a minimum we need to go buy that key forward before we leave for sure. Yeah, we also want to find Cranky. Let's check our boss. Another banana fairy. There's only 20 banana fairies in the game, but I feel like we've found at least 12 of them by now. Okay, so all of these rooms in the igloo here are in logic because you can do the swim through vertical walls to easily clip through. That's a barrels one. I shouldn't do that. Let's do the tiny one. We did have to do one boss today. We did the Jungle Japes boss. I guess we didn't have to. I chose to do it and got a move that I didn't really need. Orange throwing. That is like probably not going to be helpful. As orange throwing, there are a couple enemies in this game, well, really only one. The purple clap traps that you can only defeat with oranges, because there are certain puzzles in this game that don't let you use your instrument. So in those rooms, you need to use your guns or the shockwave ability or oranges, and there's one enemy that can only be defeated with oranges. So there's potentially a use for those. And there's also in the bonus barrels, like we haven't done too many of them this seed. I don't know if like only one of them had a potion, I think. But there are some mini games that require moves. Like I was worried about the vines in that swimming mini game because I didn't have the vine move yet. But there is one mini game where you have to throw oranges, and if we get that, then we would be able to do that one. But it's always a fear when you're entering a bonus for like, oh, what if it's some obscure game that needs this one specific move that is not useful at all except for in this one mini game. Okay, we saved the rabbit there, unfortunately. Everyone's favorite. So this normally you need to defeat the enemies in here to spawn a balloon pad, but of course, why do that when you can use a clone like Diddy who jumps high to pick it up, no problem. Okay. Let's go get our key from Candy. And then we are just a couple Go Bananas away from more hints. We're missing a lot of moves, but we actually are close to beating the seed. We only need one more key, and because key 8, then we can go into K Rule, and then we just need Diddy's Peanuts to be able to shoot the lights down on the K Rule's face. So we're making good progress.
Yeah, I was just about to say, it looks like things are moving along.
Mm-hmm. I'm just worried that... like, I don't think I need Cranky, but we've seen one... Oh no! Oh, we've seen key. What am I saying? Oh, we did see a key on Cranky and Galleon. Okay, wait. We do know we need him, but that means he's probably locked by Peanuts or something. So what would we need? Maybe the metal. Maybe it thinks we need Peanuts for the metal here. So we will absolutely glitch into this room. Doing the phase walk. Or it's probably that, because the beam is still in the back of my head, but maybe, oh, there, okay, there he is. I'm right, never mind. Trust your gut. Okay, we found him on Diddy's metal here. Nice. And more hints. Another golden banana. We're cruising. Okay, Tiny Temple Path to Key 6. Got that. Crema Isle, Lanky. That was the trombone. So that is done. Galleon Shops 8. Yes, I saw that earlier and just remembered that it existed. Storage and Arcade 7. Yep, got that on the Baboon Blast course. I think, or somewhere. Doesn't really matter. So we're good to leave here. Yeah, we have Q4 now, so we don't need to do fungi early anymore. Just take the cannon for once. So now I need to backtrack to all of these cranky shops that had a potion, because we have a feeling that actually, yeah, it would make sense for a cranky to have a mini monkey at this point, because we've seen a red potion at the top of the beanstalk, and we have the assumption that, okay, what if that is the peanuts? There are 3 red potions out there still, so, but whatever move that Cranky has, we will just try using that wherever we can to hopefully find the final move that we need, because we are truly 1 move away from go mode now. It's just the peanuts.
Stop.
Since normally K. Rool has 5 phases to the fight, and in these settings, I've trimmed it down to just 3. And based on our hints, we've seen that there's a DK phase, a Lanky phase, and a Diddy phase to K. Rool today. And Lanky phase requires a trombone and barrel throwing. DK phase requires baboon blast and climbing. And then Diddy is peanuts and rocket barrel. So that's the reasoning for doing what I'm doing. Let's do Aztec first. This is where the fact that I wrote this down an hour and a half ago is helpful. Wow, peanuts! That's it. We didn't even need the bean. We're on record pace right now. Okay, so I guess let's go beat K. Rool. I don't think I'm forgetting anything. It is really awkward when, like, I'm on stream super happy and like, yes, I'm go mode, let's go beat the game, and then you're like running to Pilot Helm or K. Rool, and then it hits you like, wait, I'm missing one thing, and it throws you off.
Yeah, I hate that.
Wow, K. Rool is dressed in his pink today.
All right. Good look for him.
So there are some things that I theoretically should be proficient in, like the final boss fight, because this is, what we have to do in regular speedruns. And the speedrunning experience does help a lot in randomizer races. There are certain things that's like I've just done enough times that it's second nature doing K. Rool.
Yeah, I'm sure you've done this for hundreds of times at least.
But the incident I am most famous for is the chunky backflipping, choking the world record, where when I was on world record pace for my very first time in the 101% category, in a takedown Tudos for my first time ever, I accidentally pressed A instead of B on the final input of the run and did a backflip instead of punching K. Rool, and that was enough of a time loss to cost me world record, and I definitely cried after that.
I would do that. That's a mistake I would make. Play Speedrun Monkey Ball. There's no buttons in that game.
All right, chat is
Second random. Oh, sorry, go on.
Oh, chat saying the mini monkey. So if I did want to like move forward with trying to find mini monkey and go do the beanstalk, then I would have had to go to the tiny mausoleum in Creepy Castle, which, yeah, I was never going back to the castle underground. We already found our baboon blast.
This is the second randomizer in a row that has gone quite well on Parallel Universe. So, I don't know, maybe something about this show and randomizers.
I was a little worried because I did 2 practice seeds earlier this week, and both of them took longer than 2 hours and 30 minutes. And so like, oh no, these settings are tough.
Clearly the practice paid off.
Or also the fact that maybe I had the seed vetted by some other people that told me, okay, this should be beatable.
Yeah, I was thinking that too a little bit. Like, I know this has been vetted.
Because with the glitch logic, like, there can be some very obscure glitch that you don't realize is in logic. Okay, oh, and that's time, by the way. We're done. We're not ending on Chunky. Ending on DK here. And I'm pretty sure we'll make sure that the credits start. It's always, like, weird not ending on Chunky, but there we go. Okay, we're done. Yeah, I want to shout out to the entire DK64 randomizer community. Like, a couple years ago, the DK speedrunning scene, like, you know, there were maybe half dozen to a dozen of us that would regularly do runs, and that's great and all, but now we have literally hundreds of people active playing this randomizer all the time, and it is really cool to have seen Donkey Kong 64 take off so much in the last couple of years. The randomizer is still pretty new. 2 years of being really active, and devs have put in a ton of work into it, updating it every single day, and it has been one of my favorite hobbies for like 2 years now. It is so addicting.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like it is continuously being worked on to and improved, which is obviously something you love to see.
Mm-hmm. I've got stats here. I was not caught by a single cop today. Let's go.
Winning. Yeah, if you have enjoyed the show, Parallel Universe is live every other Friday at 10 p.m. Eastern. And of course, just as a reminder, this is a show about community-created content. So obviously, you know, things like randomizers count because, as you can see, the different communities just put so much work in on these randomizers. Even things like bingo, that's also, you know, within the realm of community-created content. And of course, things like fan games, mods, custom levels. So if you have, you know, anything that you would like to show off on the show, you know, let me know. I'm available at helix13_ on, well, Twitter, but I guess people are not using Twitter as much. So helix13.vsco.social if you want to reach out to me. Yeah, like, I mean, you can also find me in like Monkey Ball Discords and such if you really need to get a hold of me. My point is, you should totally, if you have anything within the realm of community-created content, let me know, because I would love to have it on the show. And I just remembered, actually, that if you go to gamesdonequick.com/hotfix and you scroll down to the bottom of the page, you can find a link to Hotfix Run submissions. So that actually, especially if you don't have a way to easily contact me, is going to be the best way to get me to see what you've got. And also, you can submit to any of the other Hotfix shows as well. And with that said, you can check out the current bi-weekly schedule for GDQ Hotfix, also on gamesdonequick.com/hotfix. And you can even click through to our detailed schedule to take a more in-depth look at what we've got coming up. Of course, if you've missed any of this fantastic randomizer or any previous Hotfix show or GDQ content, the VODs will be available on youtube.com/gamesdonequick. Before we wrap up, is there anything else you want to say, Connor?
Gotta plug dk64randomizer.com one more time. That's the website where you can learn everything you need to know about setting this up. Link to the DK64 Randomizer Discord there as well. And this is, very, very easy to set up. It is compatible on Nintendo 64, Wii U, PC, Steam Deck even, and I believe some people have gone to working on mobile devices. So, but most people play on PC, and it is not hard to set up. So yeah, just want to shout out.
Play Donkey Kong 64 Randomizer on my Samsung Smart Fridge.
Exactly.
If only. Yeah. Where can everyone find you on the internet? Say much.
Twitch.tv/Connor75 is where I stream a lot of Donkey Kong 64. I also speedrun a little bit of Banjo-Tooie, Banjo-Kazooie, but Donkey Kong 64 has been my main game for a solid 10 years here, which is crazy that it's the 25th anniversary of this game. And I've been playing it for 10 years now, but I love it. It's addicting. It's a blast.
I mean, that's how it is for a lot of people, right? You have a favorite game and you play it all the time. It's made easier when there are things like the randomizer. So
yeah,
seems like there's a lot of support surrounding it too. So definitely, if you're interested in this, definitely check it out. But with that said, thank you all so much for tuning in to GDQ Hotfix today. If you missed out on this episode of Parallel Universe or do all the things right before this, stay tuned because we will replay both shows after a break. And you can tune in tomorrow right here on twitch.tv/gamesdonequick for a speedrun special starting at 1 p.m. Eastern. Again, thank you all so much for hanging out. I'm Helix.